is the Transatlantic worth it?
Yeah, so we do that like at the beginning. Should you do a Transatlantic? Was it worth it? And then be us like this. And then just say really good things about it the whole way through. Did we waste our money? We'll put that as like the headline.
There you go. A little clickbait intro for you there. Right, now on for the real thing.
Hello!
And welcome to the cruise review of
Bob
Bob
and
and Enya. Welcome to part 2.
Part 2. Yeah, we did part 1 ages ago.
Yes, we did.
Which was kind of the general overview of the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to do a part 2 with all the new, like the entertainment things, the extra stuff that you get because it's a longer cruise.
All the kind of exclusive things that come with the Transatlantic.
Yeah. And we didn't. So we're going to do it now.
And we filmed it then, but I didn't edit it, and it's now about 3 months later, so apologies about that. It was meant to come out a while ago, but it's coming out right at the end of the series. So I know there's been a few people waiting for this one, so here it is. Hopefully it's worth the wait.
Life is difficult.
There's a lot of things going on.
A lot of things going on.
Yeah, and we will also, you're planning a wedding and things as well, so that's in, 50 days we fly? Not the actual wedding, but 50 days we fly on Tuesday. Today's Sunday, so 52 days. There you go.
No, actually, we got home about 4 weeks ago, so all that wedding stuff has already happened, and probably a lot of content that's going to come out after this video. So, do that, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button to stay notified about any wedding content coming out if you're interested. But this video is about Transatlantic, so back over to you guys.
And by the time I edit this, it'll be like 20 days, because,
No, I just said it was in the past. We've already done that bit. Anyway, crack on.
You know what, like...
It takes a while.
It does. So, now you'll know, how long it takes to edit and etc. Also, yesterday was Valentine's Day, so we got this with our meal deal. So, if you try and work out how long it's taken us to film this one, based on when the last one went out. So anyway, let's jump into it before we just keep rambling. I mean, mostly me.
Right, let's go! So, I wanted to give a very little mention just to merchandise because I had mentioned the word merchandise.
Oh yeah, at the end of the last one.
And then at the end of the last one. Merchandise in terms of the Transatlantic was pretty minimal.
Yeah.
There was maybe about 4 or 5 items that were Transatlantic specific. So it was a pin, a Christmas ornament, a t-shirt, another Nike golf polo t-shirt.
The classic man thing that they make.
Yeah, and that was kind of it. They did have all of the European merch at
it was 30% off.
30% off, but it was definitely more.
Yeah, I think it went up throughout the cruise because they were getting rid of it.
Yeah. So I did pick up a Spirit jersey for that. But otherwise, pretty much all the kind of same generic Disney Cruise Line merch. Nothing...
Pretty standard stuff.
Yeah. I'd seen stuff on other ones where they'd done mugs and
I think people were a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
Because they used to make a bigger deal out of it. But I guess if it doesn't sell, it kind of goes in the bin, doesn't it? So I can see why they don't, but...
So no need to go crazy and thinking, oh my god.
There was a huge queue.
I need to be there and ready for it.
There was a massive queue of people waiting to get into the shops.
Yeah, but I think it was more for the 30% off than it was for the Transatlantic stuff.
Yeah. That did completely sell out of sort of middly sizes, and there was only really small or really big left.
I liked my big Spirit jersey. It's cozy. It's like a little blanket. Anyways, just a quick note on that. The big thing of this video is all about the entertainment that you get on these long cruises.
Yeah, the extra things. Because, there's a lot of entertainment normally on a Disney cruise.
Absolutely.
But if that's 3, 4, 7 nights, this one was 13 nights. So if you think it's a 7, then another cruise again, they've got to fill that schedule somehow. And unless you're Enya, there's only so many trivias you can go to.
I didn't go to all of the trivias.
You did quite well.
I realised that we needed to pause and take some relaxation time, and it was good when we did it.
Mm-hmm. But there was also a lot of different trivias on as well.
Yeah, they had a lot of different ones that we hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
Broadway trivia.
Broadway's, you were good at that.
I loved that. That was so much fun. They did a lot of TV themes, tunes.
Yeah, we weren't
trivia.
such a fan of those.
They did multiple tunes trivias.
Yep.
A couple of live Disney tunes trivias as well. Loads of different things. Simpsons trivia.
We won that.
Yeah, and then there was it was Disney fanatic or something.
Oh, it was really difficult.
It was crazy. Everything was like, what's the tagline for this movie poster? What's the movie?
It kind of got harder as you went along. The trivia's got more and more difficult.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably the ones they never get to in the other cruises.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like all the taglines for posters and all of us just being like, yeah, should have clearly kept a better eye on all those movie posters that we've been going to.
Yeah, the ones that came out when we weren't born and things like that.
Yeah.
There was also a trivia given by the cruise director, which was complete random. We only went to one. You did, I think, one every sea day, or I did a handful of them anyway. And it was utter randomness.
Oh, completely. Did one and it was all on Australia.
Okay.
He did another one and it was all on planes.
Oh yeah, no, it was the tails, tails, the signs on the tails of planes, and you had to
like
guess
the logos,
which company was.
Yeah.
We didn't go to that one. The one we went to was things like, what was the first message ever sent on the internet? And there was one that I was, it was like, which continent doesn't have any volcanoes? And his answer was Australia, even though Australia's not a continent, so...
There were some feelings on that. But yeah,
anyway.
So just a bit madness. The cruise director would also do a walk.
Yeah, we never got to do
every
that.
day. Yeah, it was like
like 10:30 and...
What was it? Was it meant to be like walk a mile with your cruise director?
Yeah, I think he kind of just wandered around the outside of the ship and chatted nonsense. But
so yeah, there was things like that.
That would have been interesting.
There was a lot of entertainment, like exclusive entertainment that was solely done by the crew. So things like that with Jimmy, our cruise director.
Yeah.
He and Captain Wesley.
Captain Wesley was great.
Also,
captains don't normally get involved. I don't know if it's just because it's Wesley or because it was the Transatlantic, but normally they'll turn up on formal night and they'll do like a little intro, but Wesley was everywhere.
Captain Wesley came across like a cruise director.
He did, yeah.
Like he was just up for anything, wanted to be involved all the time. Mm-hmm. But he took on Jimmy in Anyone Can Cook.
Yeah.
Captain versus cruise director.
I know, they do Anyone Can Cooks on other cruise. I don't remember, we've been to one before. Yeah. And it's just like one of the chefs comes in and does a little presentation of cooking something. Mm-hmm. That's what I know, eating. And then, so there was a few of them, but the big one was cruise director versus captain. And they both had to try and cook to see who was a better cook. And
the queues were
crazy.
It
was mental. Yeah, people were waiting for ages to get in. And it was in D Lounge.
Yeah.
And it was just all the seats taken and everywhere standing. We weren't there that early in advance, but we managed to get standing right at the back. Yeah. But it was fine.
But it was so much fun.
That was really funny.
They were fantastic.
The captains could sometimes be a little bit stuffy, but Wesley was not.
Oh no,
he was
not
brilliant.
Wesley. But yeah, so you had loads of things like this that, like we said, they were exclusive to like the crew doing it. Mm-hmm. They were obviously always involved in a lot of the trivias. Mm-hmm. In any of the shows, and then they did the crew talent show.
Crew talent. Also, Captain Wesley was in that.
And Jimmy.
So
if
brilliant.
you go on a Transatlantic, I implore you, if you're not a big show, go to the crew talent show.
Brilliant.
It is fantastic.
Some of them are silly and fun. Some of them are really good. Some of them are people who are really skilled. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was one of the bar staff had his spinny things.
Yeah, so basically he was from South Africa and he was actually a fire juggler.
Yes, that's what it was.
But he wasn't allowed to use fire. So he had these like flashing light balls really that he could use, and he was like throwing them up in the air doing that. There was
Lassie painting.
Yes.
Yeah, she worked in Paolo.
Yes, she did. She was at the podium for Paolo and Remy.
She was all like professional.
She was from Brazil and she was fantastic.
Like really proper and things, and then she was on that dancing around and throwing paint about it. Yep. It was like, she was really fun.
Shout out to the passengers that took that painting home.
There was two of them, because they did two shows.
Yeah.
The painting then got given out to some people.
And
one of them took it off and rolled it up, because it was on this massive...
canvas.
Yeah, I don't know, like A0 or probably bigger than that. It was huge. And we were in the queue to get off, and the woman had it, and she was like, "I'm taking this home," and her husband's like, "That's not getting in the car. That's not going to fit." And she's like, "It's going to fit in the car."
And then she was just like, "Get the blankets out, get the blankets out of the carry-on." It's just like, we're wrapping this up. props.
Yeah, but it wasn't. She painted it upside down, and it was a big Mickey.
Yeah, it was one of those where she had the paint and the music was going, and she'd do a line, and then she'd do another line, and then she'd keep going, and you're a bit like, "What are you doing?" And then you turn it upside down, and it reveals
and, like,
the
smeared
the
stuff
picture.
with her hands and things.
Yeah,
like that.
it was
That
great.
was great.
And she did it to the Disneyland Paris 30th anniversary theme song, so she knew what she was doing. Like,
freaking dance party in Disneyland Paris, guys.
But it was so good.
There was bands and singers.
The amount of variety to it was fantastic.
It was excellent.
And everyone did something different. They put it together so well.
Yeah.
I think they picked really, really good acts, and they're like, "Yep, they've been practicing for this."
I don't know how
like,
they actually practice.
They're like, they've been practicing for this for ages. They were taking them out of like certain shifts they were meant to do,
and
so they could go and practice.
And the guy that does like the sound and the lights and everything, he did a guitar song.
He did "Remember Me" from Coco,
but he did it from where he was working. So he was like doing all the lights and everything behind us.
He was
then
producing the show and then just like
then stood up to play this song
and
with the
had
lights
his
on
electric
him.
guitar.
And then it went back to the stage. It's impressive.
It was amazing. And then, like, I do nearly wish it was... So it was done as kind of one of the last shows.
Yeah.
Like one of the last kind of like big evening shows on the cruise. And I get it because it's then you get to know them. But I nearly wish they'd done it earlier, because I think more people would have been like, I saw you in the Crew Talent Show. And it's an easy way to start speaking to people about it.
It was spectacular. The crew
it
was
was
just
so
excellent.
good.
Having that length of time with the crew, and you get to speak to people that you never would usually.
Yeah.
All the kind of behind the scenes people and things like that. And also because they know that they've got more time to get to know you and things as well. Then
It's just fantastic.
It's not quite as rushed as a 3 or a 4, where it's just, get the people on, spin them around, get them off.
Spin them around.
That was excellent.
Woo, that's your cruise done.
Yeah.
No. Oh, just fantastic.
There's so many things. Just the crew are excellent, aren't they?
Absolutely. Then, as you are on such a long sailing, you also get some kind of exclusive entertainment with the crew. So we got an additional deck party.
Oh yeah.
In that we not only had the Pirate Night deck party,
Yeah.
but we got Colour Spin as well.
Colour Spin's great.
So we got another deck party. We also had a dance party with all the characters in the atrium.
That was super fun as well.
So you're
The
getting
de-
a
the
lot
deck-
more of.
Colour Spin, we may have also got involved in that.
We did get involved in Colour Spin.
Orange for Enya.
Colour Spin.
But it was great because we were meeting characters,
Yep.
dressed in our Colour Spin outfits, and then some of the people who were character handlers were also in the show.
Yeah.
So then we got to see them in the show, which was really good.
Yeah. So we were lucky enough that we got Colour Spin.
We didn't know the dance party was good. You're right, though. It was just a random dance party in the atrium.
And it was so much fun.
That was
All
really
the
good.
characters were out.
Yeah.
It was great. So that was just another kind of like pop-up moment. But speaking of the characters, there is no shortage.
There's a lot of character meets that you don't normally get either.
No, so you're getting them in their exclusive outfits.
Yeah.
So you have them in their European outfits. You have them in their Spanish outfits.
Yeah.
You have, on the days of the Royal Gathering, Minnie and Daisy are dressed up in their princess outfits. So you have them in a lot of different outfits. Along with that, you have exclusive meets where you will see it, and it's like a Mickey and Friends photo opportunity. And they will say that it is in the atrium, and it's generally that they're having them early in the morning, and you have 2 shots for this.
Yeah, there's like a 9:30 and a 10:30 or 11 or something. Yeah.
And these are your staircase photos.
Yeah, they're good.
So this is where you're getting like sometimes 6, sometimes 8 characters all on the stairs. You get them in their exclusive outfits. So we had it, like you said, European one. There
Yeah.
was one on the stairs. We had them in their cruise outfits.
We
on
didn't.
The stairs.
Yeah, but we didn't get to go to that one because we
No.
were doing something else.
I also needed sleep. There's getting up, getting ready, getting in the
It was
outfits.
the late night stuff was the challenge as well.
And being ready for these photos that you need to get there early to be in those queues. I had to draw the line somewhere and get some sleep at one point.
Yeah, but we had so we had their European ones.
Yep.
We had their pirate ones for Pirate Night,
Yeah.
a big pirate meet, and their classics. But the classic ones you don't normally see them in.
No. And it's like they're proper classic. Like, you don't even really get them in the parks in their classics.
No, you do get
anymore.
Goof sometimes, but Daisy you
Goof.
don't really.
Daisy once or twice. I think if you are in California and you are in Mickey's Toontown,
Oh, okay, yes.
that's where you'll see them. Those outfits that they wear in Toontown are
Yeah,
what they
but you're
wear.
right. Disney World, you don't really see them.
No.
In the classics.
So that was really exciting. Just to let you know, they will only allow you to do 2 poses with them.
It's quite quick, yeah.
So
There's
it's-
2 poses, not 2 pictures. So they will
Yeah.
also take those pictures with your phones and things if you
Yeah,
want.
but you don't get to interact with them. It is literally you're up, you throw one pose, you do your second pose, and you're done and you're out.
It was good that it did go through quite quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everyone is gunning for those
Yeah, they're the big ones.
for sure.
However, what didn't go quickly was the duo meets.
Oh god.
So not only do you get them in their special outfits, you
Yeah.
also get to meet them as groups. So like
Yeah,
Mickey and
Minnie.
there was a Mickey and Minnie meet. Yeah.
Yep.
Mickey and Pluto,
Yep.
Donald and
Daisy.
then like Daisy and Minnie,
Yep.
Mickey, Goofy and Pluto,
Yep.
Mickey and Donald. Anyway, those
There was also trios. There was Mickey,
there was
Donald,
trios.
and Goofy.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That I think only came out twice.
yeah.
And people were gunning for that photo.
Mickey and Pluto were in. They took so long with one of their meets that Donald and Goof came out later for their meet, and they just started walking through the crowd and just taking pictures with people.
And Goofy and Max.
Oh, we did meet
We
Goofy
had Goofy
in
and
their
Max as
classics.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just like,
If you're into characters, there's a lot of them.
this is where I fully say get the photo package.
Oh, the photo package was great.
The photo package was definitely worth it. In regards to this, we bought it for the length of cruise that you had. It was completely worth it.
Yeah.
The amount of, like we said, exclusive photos like that, they were all good photos as well. They're specifically making sure that they get good photos of you.
Yeah, sometimes when they grab on your phone, sometimes you get like 1 or 2 sort of okay photos, and sometimes
And they're a
you
bit
get
blurred.
yeah.
And
Other
the
times you get
session's
about
not right.
3,000
Yeah.
photos that are all the same, which is like I'd rather have that than not very good ones. But
Yeah.
but yes, they take a couple of good ones, and also you get all the other pictures as well.
Exactly. So you get like all the photos like of formal night. You get all the photos with the backdrops.
Yes, the backdrops are really good.
The backdrop photos, they're not going to do it on your phone. The character meet and greets, the character hunter will take your phone and will take photos and will do videos, things like that. But the backdrops, they're not going to do it.
No.
And there was so many
There's a lot of
backdrop
good
photos.
ones, and ones with props and things as well. Like lightsabers, they were super fun.
The lightsabers, we had the dark saber.
Yeah. Pirate Night ones were great as well.
Yeah, we had magic shots.
There's loads of magic shots.
Loads of magic shots. We loved it. It actually became a thing where it was more like, let's go and do all the photos.
Yeah, but also because the photographers were great as well.
They were
There's
fantastic.
a couple of really good ones that we kind of got to know, and we were like, we want you to take our pictures because they were more fun.
Yeah. It was, absolutely worth it for us. We got some really great photos and I was really thankful for it. I think definitely if I was doing the Transatlantic again, I would be buying that package.
Yeah, it's really good.
For sure.
Depending on what cruise you're going on. If you're on a shorter one, you maybe don't have time to do the pictures, but on a longer cruise you kind of do. And most of them are sort of between the 2 dinner times.
Yeah.
That's when you want to get out, or just before that.
I think as well, because you're on a Transatlantic and going to dinner every single night on a Transatlantic, it's a lot of food.
It's a lot.
And it's
We like
time and, it's a lot of
Being
things.
served all that as well, and if you've then done something during the day, or you want to try the deck food and stuff like that, and you're like, I'm not that hungry at dinner time.
Yeah, I think when you're on the shorter cruises, you feel like you need to be going to these because you want to experience it. You want to make friends with your dining team. When you're on something that long, they understand that you're not coming every night.
Yeah.
They get it. So then you have all of these photo opportunities. You can be like, actually, I'm just going to go and I'm going to do the photos instead and grab a quick bite to eat up on deck.
Yeah, or you get something kind of later after whatever activity you've been doing.
Yeah, and it just...
Because they're open till midnight. Like, the pizza's open till midnight. The burgers are normally open till 10. So...
I think a transatlantic is very much more... A cruise will always be a choose-your-own-adventure type of holiday, no matter what. On the transatlantic, it's even more so because you have so much time.
Yeah.
That it is just, you do what you want.
We did plan to be more relaxed, and we definitely were more relaxed than we have been on other cruises.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the pace that we do other cruises at, you
crazy.
wouldn't keep that up for...
13 nights.
13 nights. Like when we're on a 7-night cruise, by the last day when we're getting off, it's just, we need 2 or 3 days of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We also have very exclusive things for the transatlantic in that they bring on a lot of outside entertainment.
Yes. And because the way it worked, we had a few days in port and then the long sailing. It meant that they had some people on that could then leave on the ports and then new people could come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So initially there was some things... So for the first sort of half, when we had ports, there was a Beatles tribute band that was on 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, so they performed in the main theatre.
Yeah.
Because you don't get more theatre shows than you would on a shorter cruise.
There's still the 3.
There's still the 3.
Yes.
So we had Frozen.
So Fill the Nights Other Way. Believe? Because he
Yes,
believes.
it is Believe. Aladdin?
Aladdin. Yes, because the thing stopped working.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah,
I
we
was like,
mentioned
it
that
must be
last
Aladdin. So you still only have those 3 shows. But because you have so many nights...
You got another 10 nights to fill.
Exactly, they need to fill up that theatre.
Yeah.
Get their money out putting it in. So like you said, there was Beatles tribute act.
Yes. Magician.
They had a magician.
There was a ventriloquist.
Yeah, a ventriloquist.
Yeah, we didn't go to any of those.
Nope. We made friends with the entertainment crew in the tube.
Apparently
That's where
the
we
Beatles
lived.
were well received.
Yes.
But
they put them on an extra night.
Yeah. Because of the Transatlantic
Yeah.
and the clientele and the people who were on it. It was all people who've been on a lot more cruises. There was hardly any children. It was not an old group, but more older than on some of the shorter cruise.
It's skewed older.
Skewed.
It's skewed
Oh, okay.
older.
Yeah. So, well, it was good for us anyway. It was our sort of vibe. But we're not that, we weren't alive when the Beatles were out, so we're not that fussed about going to see them.
No. Like I said, we lived in the tube.
The tube was great.
And when we didn't live in the tube during the night, we lived in the tube during the day.
Yeah, the tube was excellent.
Why did we live in the tube during the day, Bob?
Dancing.
Yes.
Dance classes, which you've always wanted to kind of do dance classes, and I have assumed I have absolutely no rhythm and no ability to move from many years of rugby and being broken. But I have, over the last year, been trying to fix that. I mean, I've been trying to fix it for a while, but I've been making progress over the last year, which worked really well when we went to the dance classes, because they were spectacular.
They were one of the highlights of the cruise.
They're
for
so
us.
good that we've carried on dance classes since we got home.
Yes, we now go to dance classes every Wednesday night.
Yeah. Oh, look at us. Nerds.
And it is all due to the fabulous dance teachers that they brought onto the
they were
cruise,
really good.
Jack and Jessica.
Yeah. So every sea day there was 2 classes.
Yeah.
There was like one in the morning, one in the afternoon. They did kind of move around a bit. And there was one special one where we did Dancing Under the Stars on stage. So we did a samba on the main deck.
Yeah, we're going to samba across the sea.
Yeah, and then Donald and Daisy turned up to dance,
They
which
did!
nobody knew they were coming. I
No.
mean, somebody knew, but dance teachers didn't know.
No, Jack and... We became really good friends with
Yeah.
Jack and Jessica. So we were just chatting to them all the time. And they went, we didn't know they were coming!
I know, and Jessica was like, oh, I was doing the moves and I looked over and Daisy was just nailing every step.
Yeah, she was. That is a dancing duck.
Yeah, but unfortunately it did rain a little bit on that
Yeah.
time, which was annoying. But we still got to have a bit of dance and it was good fun.
We...
It's kind of like the only time it rained the entire cruise
I know.
as well.
We blamed one of the entertainment team.
He wanted to come and do it. but
He
had
wanted
do
to come
something
do it,
else.
but he had to do trivia, and he was just like... So we said that he cursed us out.
He was at most of the classes though.
Yeah, he
was
always
really good.
was. But yeah, so we did rumba, we did cha-cha, we did quick step, we did waltz, we did Viennese waltz,
Tango,
we
paso
did
doble.
tango, paso doble, samba, salsa, so much.
Yeah, pretty much every type of
Yeah.
dance.
Jive.
We
did so much, and they were so good. It was so entertaining, and having now gone to dance classes, they did like a step up from beginner.
Oh yeah.
It was beginner basics, but they were like
the first half was beginner, and then it was
Yeah.
advanced. So you went back over the classes again and
Yeah.
did the dance. And there was a good group of people there, but it was really easy to pick it up because of the way it was taught. I
Yeah.
thought, in a way.
Yeah, we made a proper little solid.
Those little sad
Dance
dancing
group
group,
friends.
yeah. There was another there was a younger dance group friends, and there was
Yeah.
an older dance group friends. Then there was hangout.
Yeah.
Look at us nerds. But it was good. I enjoyed it.
It was fabulous, and it meant a hell of a lot to us because, like we said, we're now dancing every week.
Yeah.
I've got my new ballroom shoes.
Me too.
So if I ever get on a transatlantic
You bring them
again,
with you.
I'm bringing my shoes with me.
There was a woman who brought her sheets with her
Yes, she did.
because she'd done it before.
She was fantastic because she came in. She was so glamorous and had her like proper
High heeled.
high heels dancing shoes, and then would always have a t-shirt that was like, "Don't worry, I've had my shots," and it was like pictures of shot glasses. So she was fantastic. I loved her.
But then we also used the dance, we did the dancing in other times when we met characters and things like that. And Donald was like, "Go on, show us me the moves, the dances you've been doing."
Do they? They kind of look like
You need to go on with Jess and Jack, and you can teach flamenco because they're doing waltz, cha-cha.
What about you?
Well,
I
I
don't
don't know about salsa flamenco. We were learning how to waltz.
Oh,
the
you
other
were learning
day.
how to walk.
And he danced with you.
Daisy kept trying to get you to be her partner.
I did dance with Daisy quite a bit actually, and I would not be nearly as confident dancing if I hadn't had my dance classes. So
I was not impressed.
I mean, she quite a lot, and then she was always like, "Kiss my hand, have a little dance with me," and yeah. You danced with Donald first.
Once.
Once.
I danced
know.
with Donald once.
I did dance with Daisy quite a bit.
A lot. She clearly had forgotten that she was going to be like my bridesmaid
Well,
for our wedding.
Yeah, I know from before.
That had clearly just gone out of her mind once she saw them dance moves.
Well, you did try and run away with Chip and Dale.
I know. No flirtation. I'm so charming. I mean, the new
Yes. Can I be Clarice then? Clarice now?
Oh, come on.
Goodbye.
Well-
Obviously, dancing was the big thing for us. But along with that, in terms of entertainment they brought on, we got some really cool things in that we had a member of the Disney Archive team come
Yeah,
on.
Francesca, was it?
Yes.
That was really good. We didn't go to all of them.
No.
Because of time and things. But they also showed them in your room.
Yes, so she would do a presentation on a topic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So she would do a presentation on a topic. So she did lots of different things. Some were in regards to Mickey.
Yeah.
Some were in regards to Walt. Some were in regards to specific things like where the archive team have helped out with like merchandise for the parks and celebratory things.
The first one was kind of like an overview of what they do and how they keep stuff, and then when they go and find loads of uncategorized stuff and they go through and categorize it all, which is actually quite topical because what was it called? The Disneyland thing just came out.
Disneyland handcrafted.
Yeah, which they found a load of unmarked tapes and went through them all and then made the film from it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Anyway, the archive guys helped with that if you enjoyed that.
Yeah, so she did a load of presentations. If you weren't able to go to the presentations, as you said, they were on your stateroom TV.
Yeah.
So you could just sit and you could watch it. All of them were filmed.
They were, but you couldn't, it wasn't like an on-demand, it was just played on
it would just loop.
So it just looped. So sometimes you'd be like, oh, I've seen this bit.
Yeah.
But
and the other thing that it would loop with was that we had Don Ducky Williams.
I know.
Who is...
his story is incredible.
He's amazing. So he wasn't animator for Disney, but he's a drawer for Disney. He's a Disney artist. There we go.
There you go. That's the one.
I was like, words.
Words and things.
So he does a load of images for merchandise, for
pictures,
marketing. Of primarily Mickey.
He does the classics. He did the Mickey that's on the Castaway Key, like your state room cards.
Yes.
He does lithographs.
On your Key to the World
Key to the
card.
World card.
That little Mickey that's on there, that is Don Ducky Williams' drawing.
When on the longer ships or longer cruises like this, you get a lithograph.
Yeah.
He's drawn. I think he said he'd done every single transatlantic one.
He's done every single lithograph for Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah.
So he started and was in the art team, and then he kind of progressed, and then Disney Cruise Line came out and they wanted him involved. And even though he's retired,
he says he's retired, but he works more than he
than he used to.
He just does it from his house.
Yeah, he does all of the so any lithograph that you'll have seen, that you'll have gotten on exclusive cruises for, like the Panama Canal cruise, for the Transatlantics, for the Trans-Pacific cruises, for the first one in Australia. All of those have been done by Don Ducky Williams.
Yeah.
So,
he was taught by the guy who did Donald the first time. That's why he's Ducky.
He took over the monarchy of Ducky.
Yeah, because he used to like Donald. Well, it was his favourite character to draw as well, wasn't he? His story was incredible. The amount of years that he practiced off his own back to get into drawing for Disney.
It was incredible. Yeah. So he did a presentation where he told us.
He told his history.
His whole life story.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
But while he was doing that, he just drew loads of characters, just freehand.
Yeah.
Like 30 characters.
Yeah.
And then when you went in, they give you a raffle. And then he just raffled off the pictures at the end.
Yeah, and everyone was just like, I want that picture!
Yeah, I know.
So, we didn't win one.
We didn't win one.
Which, do you know what that means, Bob?
We have to go on another Transatlantic to see if we can get one.
Darn right.
So we did 2 shows that are both the same.
Yeah.
But we went to the second one, but so many people went back to the second one to try and get
They wanted those.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
Oh, they were good.
I wanted the Donald one.
I
really wanted Donald or Daisy.
Yeah.
Side note, Donald and Daisy have now become my favourite characters.
They're great. They're the best ones to meet.
Chip
and Dale are also fantastic to
meet.
They've
solidified it. The cruises have solidified it that I am Team Duck. I'm sorry, mouses.
We have had some spectacular experiences with the ducks throughout our cruise history of 3 years or something that we've been doing cruises.
It's got to be more than 3.
22 was the first one I went in.
Really?
Yeah. September 22.
We turned platinum this year.
So just over 3 years was the Transatlantic. Wow. Wowzers.
So yeah, so he did his presentation. He also did another class, which was anyone can draw. Class.
Yeah, we didn't get that.
No, it's a learn to draw. Anyone can cook, learn to draw.
Because they do the learn to draw classes, and we did do a couple of them.
Yeah, but it's generally that you're just watching a video.
Yeah, the live one we did the first time we did one with
Cavo.
He was good. He was really good though. And he did a live thing, but after that it's just the video one, which isn't as good.
Yeah.
But Don Duck and Williams did a live one, which we were going to go to, but the queue was...
It was directly after Anyone Can Cook with your captain and cruise director. So it was kind of you made a choice. You either did that or you did the Don Ducky Williams presentation.
Because you had to, they said everyone has to leave and then come back in again.
Yeah.
So and the queue was already massive for that.
It was huge. So it went from the D Lounge and was going the entire way down through La Piazza, like out to the tube.
Yeah.
It was like the whole way.
And there was other stuff on at that point as well. That we were like,
and there was actually people the other side as well.
Yeah.
So it was coming from both sides.
That was a big thing.
So we went dancing instead.
Yeah, so there's other stuff. There's always stuff going on. You have to pick. And that's the annoying thing. There's like so many things that you want to do, and they're all on at the same time. So you have to pick and choose which ones are your favourites.
Oh, I forgot. There was also crew hide and seek.
Oh, crew hide and seek was
Forgot
great.
about that one.
It was really difficult.
It was so difficult. Basically, I just had the complete wrong strategy.
We went out too quick.
Yeah.
No, we had the right strategy, but we went too quickly.
Yeah.
Because you were like, boom, they're going to be in the gym, they're going to be at the top deck. So we
Yeah.
went there, and then there was no one there.
Yeah, because we went up. We
too
went
quick.
up too quickly, so they hadn't had a chance to get up there.
Yeah.
But basically what happens is you go into the tube, a load of crew members come out. Generally there are a lot of kind of heads of services.
So the higher up people. Yeah.
And
Again, Captain Wesley,
yeah,
Cruise
and
Director Jimmy,
they're
Assistant
like,
Cruise Director.
here you go, memorize everyone.
These are us wearing our crew
Yeah.
outfits, our uniform, that's the word.
Yeah. So everyone's taking pictures, everyone's doing everything. And then they disappear backstage and they are given a whole load of costumes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can pick whatever costume they want. And then they disappear off into the ship. And you have to find them. And what you have to do is go up to them and you can't say, are you this, are you that? You just have to go, I found you.
Yeah.
And what do you say when you spot an officer?
I got you.
And if you found the right person, they give you a slip. And each slip is worth a different amount of points.
Depending on how hard it was to find them.
Yeah. And you have something like 20 minutes.
It's really quick.
It's really quick to go around, find them, and then you go back to the tube, and then you give in all of your tickets, and they do all the numbers.
Okay, we got some, not very many. Here's Enya's ones. Some. Whoa. Yeah, got some points.
There was one guy who literally went over. He kept going to me and saying like, "Are you one of them?
Yeah.
I found you," and I'm like, "No, I don't." It was. I think that was the day that we were in our colour spin outfits.
We were in a colour spin
So
outfit.
this way they kept asking us.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they did really well.
Yeah, but they dressed up as everything. Like they were at Port Adventures.
Yeah.
There was
I got a guy at Port Adventures.
Yeah,
Cruise Director Jimmy went and sat in the pool with a book.
Yeah. And he was like, "This is great." Like,
He was supposed to relax.
did
that
he
theme.
say anyone got it?
I don't think anyone got him.
No, I
He just
don't
had a
think
hat on
so.
with a book in the pool, and then he said it's the most relaxed he's been in like months.
Yeah, Captain Wesley was like in full like engineer,
Yeah.
like overalls. There were some that were dressed up as
Lifeguards and things,
entertainment
and
hosts.
and-
The kids
oh yeah, kids play. Yeah.
activities.
It's really difficult, like because you're trying to figure out are you a person or are you not a person, and then
Yeah.
it's easier for Americans probably because they are much more just shout things out. And we're much more reserved. We're like,
We're like,
I don't want
"Oh,
to,
I
don't want to
cause
hassle them.
chaos."
If they're working, you don't want to disrupt them.
Exactly. You're
Oh,
like,
are you part of this game? I just want to check. Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like other people who don't care, they're just like shouting
Yeah.
stuff all the time.
yeah, but it was a bit nuts. You could see the people. The one that won was basically a team of like 6 or 7
And it's
of
ones
them.
that they just split up and just asked
Yeah,
for
they
it,
split
so-
up, asked everyone, and then all came back together, and then just had so many.
They had loads. We didn't do very
So,
well,
yeah.
but
No, we were.
But it was
terrible. I think we got 3.
you didn't get that many people. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun, and it was another exclusive thing.
Yes.
So
That
we
was
were really
classic.
excited, and there was so many other exclusive things that we didn't even do.
Well, it's what we one thing that we do love about the cruises is good morning Disney Fantasy or Disney Magic or Disney Dream, and that is
It's
always
the morning show.
the morning show is so good. And on
We
this,
love it.
they did Good Morning Live.
Yes.
So you went in and there was a good. They actually did it in the D Lounge,
Mm-hmm.
and they sat up there and did their chat. And there was also things like you had to go find Taryn.
Yeah.
So another crew member would hide around the ship, and people
Yeah.
had to run around and find her.
That was a bit nuts seeing the people, and they were like,
Sprinting.
but they were broadcasting it live.
Yeah.
So they
You
were
could
like,
get it from your room
you could
as
get
well.
it from your room as well, and they were dying. They were like, can someone please be watching this in their stateroom, figure out where she is, and come down in your pajamas with Taryn? They were
Yeah.
like, please make it happen.
And they did a door of the day, so like the door
Yeah.
that was decorated best, they won a prize.
Yeah. They interviewed Jack and Jessica.
Oh, they did. They like interviewed different people and things as well. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, we said that we would go to that, and then
We were
we stayed
hungover.
up too late with them, so he slept.
Yeah, that was Colour Spin night.
Yeah,
Colour Spin was a good day for us.
we had so much fun. Hope you enjoyed that vlog.
But it was a 9, so a 9 became really difficult to get up for.
It was
When you were up till like
nuts.
2 or 3,
Yeah,
and then you're like, oh, 9 is so early.
yeah.
9 now is kind of halfway through the day, but
Yeah. It was a lot for us.
yeah. And also, another thing for people who came on board were the Broadway stars.
Yes!
So,
I forgot about that.
yeah, we had the guy who did Tarzan.
Yes, so he was the original Tarzan on Broadway.
Yeah.
So we had him, and then we had another lady who had been on Broadway for a number of things, but she had been in The Lion King.
Yeah.
So that was kind of her Disney link to it.
They did, basically went on and sang some songs, didn't they?
Yes, they
that
did.
A couple of times. That was really good.
They were very good.
Did they do anything else?
I think they did a bit of a Q&A thing, but we didn't go to that because we did Broadway trivia instead.
Broadway trivia was really fun.
It was so much fun!
Because we had our little group by that point with the dance teachers and a few friends and everything. And and you knew all the answers.
Yeah, but we were nothing compared to the New Yorkers. The New Yorkers were like, knew it all.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I was proud of me.
You did well.
I knew a decent amount. So if you've learned anything from this, it's that there is so much to do on
There's
a
a lot.
transatlantic cruise.
They do laundry offers. Because there's laundry on the ship. There was twice they put a little thing to the door saying we'll do like a special deal.
Offer.
30 items for $25. And I think it's like nearly 10 to do it yourself. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's not terrible.
No.
If you can't be bothered. Loads of adult shows. Match Your Mate was on twice.
Yes.
And lots of adult shows that we hadn't done before. And we do most of them.
Yeah.
Or all of them.
There's like intuition and things like this.
Seriously. Yeah. Georgia Mines is always fun.
Yeah.
That's probably, well,
everything.
Everything? Maybe not everything.
It's so difficult to remember all of it. But at the end of all of this, is the transatlantic worth it?
Yeah, should we do that like at the beginning? Being like, should you do a transatlantic? Was it worth it? And then be us like this. And then just say really good things about it the whole way through. Did we waste our money? We'll put that as like the headline.
Yes.
Yes.
For us anyway, absolutely we
have other cruises booked, right?
Yeah.
But after that, it's like, would you do one that wasn't a transatlantic or a Panama or like a repositioning type thing?
Yeah.
Casper Key is amazing, and we were so lucky to get to Casper Key on this cruise that we weren't meant to be going to. Lighthouse Point is also amazing.
We were so lucky as well because we went there and it was a complete last thing. I think everyone enjoyed just the rest of it.
Oh, we just slept.
We needed the calm.
Those are great, and that's how no one gets off that. So I think it would be sort of unless it's going to somewhere special that we want to go to, it's going to have to be transatlantics and things like that going forward.
For us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the more cruises you do, you've done more of the, not basic stuff, but like the stuff that goes on. A 3-night, you have your standard, you have all your 3 shows, you have your dinners, you have character meets, trivias, Match Your Mate, that sort of thing. Then when you go on one that has so much more, you're like, maybe I like the more stuff.
The majority of our cruise was made up of people who were platinum or pearl.
A lot of them had done transatlantics before.
Yeah.
Some, several.
It was pretty much, everyone was like, once you've done one, you're hooked, and that's so that. Good. And there was a couple of first timers, and we just went, oh,
your first time cruise, yeah,
you're a bit ruined now.
Can you imagine doing that? If you go like, our first was a 7 and we were a bit ruined by that because then when you go to we did 4 after that. We're like, wow, that is short.
Yes.
So you need to build up, but if you go on a transatlantic, your first one, anything after that, wow. It was amazing. It
was absolutely fantastic. If you are someone who enjoys sea days, if you go on a cruise and the highlight for you is a sea day, you need to go on a transatlantic.
Yeah. Some people don't like sea days.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If you like sea days...
Sea days are always the best. They're the busiest, the funnest.
You need to do a transatlantic for sure. So for us... Transatlantic, absolutely worth it.
So yes, worth the money.
Absolutely.
Also, they're way cheaper than the shorter cruises. So.
They're cheaper than the shorter cruises. They give you incredible value for money just when you're looking at things of, honestly, like your accommodation, your food, your entertainment being included, and then you get port stops. Even if you're not doing port adventures, there is so much on that is worth your money. It's fantastic. Yeah, and then you get other bits and pieces because of it. Like you if you do the photo package, you get infinitely more value out of that. Like
as soon as you use it, that's the thing. But
Yeah, but you've 13 nights to use it.
Definitely.
You're going to end up using it at least a couple of times out of that.
That's good. I would do it again. And also the fact that because crew and guests, you're with them for 13 nights.
Yeah.
Then you become much more friends with them. And those are good English. But the people who take these cruises are also people who want to become friendly with you.
Yeah,
and enjoy you.
People want to make memories out of it.
I think I said it to someone who had been on like a 3-night and said everyone was really rude.
Yeah.
I said it's like being you take the group of the nicest Disney people and cram them all into one ship.
Yeah.
And just go off you go.
Yeah.
And it's just it's cherry picked all the nice people from cruising, which cruising generally cherry picks all the nice people from Disney, from going to the parks and things.
Yeah.
So it's top tier guests, top tier crew, and a top tier time.
Hey. Well,
All right.
if you couldn't tell, we're already looking at other ones.
Yeah, we may be able to book one in a couple of days. I'm not saying we will.
All right. We hope you enjoyed. If
you-
you've been on a transatlantic, let us know
Comment,
in the
subscribe.
comments.
If you have any questions, comment. If any reason at all, comment.
If you like us, like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, anything you have any questions on, let us know. The vlog series is currently up at the moment, so we hope you're
It's
enjoying
going till
it.
like June, I think.
Yeah.
The last time I looked at the videos. So it's a while.
It's a lot.
And also we have our wedding content, which we may or may not make some more stuff about, depending on how time goes. But we will definitely have some videos of the actual cruise and wedding and things like that.
Oh yeah.
And what we're doing, I don't know if we said all our plans. We said we're getting married on Castaway Key. I don't think we've said anything about the other stuff.
Nope.
Ooh. How exciting.
That'll definitely be a video for that.
Zip. I'm not allowed to say anything.
And on that, we shall leave you there.
Right, see you later.
Bye bye.
Bye 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 bye.